Greetings to everyone. This is Anushka from Exampil, a student driven platform to help you crack your entrance exams hassle-free. Today, we have Mr. Jenil Salva with us, currently in third year of engineering and is pursuing his degree from the prestigious DJ Sangvi College. It's a pretty renowned college which needs no prior introduction, and it goes without saying the level of effort required to get in. Very hearty congratulations, Mr. Jenil, for your achievement. I'm sure the journey must not have been easy. So, without any further ado, let's begin with the interview. So, my first question to you is, what was that motivation which aspired you to become an engineer?
Uh, since my childhood, I have been fond of innovating things, uh, creating new stuff, or looking at stuff in a different way. And tech has always fancied me. So, combining these two attributes, engineering is the only field where I can explore new tech as well as do some innovations, as the field is quite open and there is a lot more things which can be done and which I would be able to do. So yeah, owing to my interest in the field, I thought engineering would be the best career which I could give myself.
So, you're having keen interest in engineering.
Yes.
Yeah. So when did you start preparing for your examinations and what strategy did you use?
Uh, I started from very beginning. That is when I started my 11th standard. So the first and foremost thing which I did was roughly planning at what phase I will be doing what thing. So suppose I would be starting with particular chapters, particular tests, particular uh, paper solving, etc. Everything I planned it roughly. Of course, there may be changes. It's a 2-year plan, but still uh, owing to my plan, I thought, yeah, there should be some consistency, there should be some defined rules, a structure which I should follow. So yeah, the planning and practice, these were the two principles which I followed.
Okay, like as it is always said that practice is the key to success. So, how did your typical day look like while you were preparing?
Typical day was, if anyone would see this, they would tell it was too hectic, but no, it won't be hectic. Keeping aside the lunch, dinner, breakfast, and daily course, I used to study in three different phases and divided by morning, afternoon, and evening, as I could start fresh in the morning. So I used to do all the heavy learning stuff in the morning because, I'm not someone who can study like a night owl. But yeah, I was an early bird, so I could wake up at 5 a.m, study up until 8, and just get freshen up and then restart again at 10 to up till lunch. I used to do all the heavy things. After the lunch in the afternoon, I used to revise stuff, the things which I have previously done. And evenings, that was the time when I used to solve questions and tests, because that time I won't be very much comfortable with studying, and I have been studying throughout the day, so learning new stuff won't make any sense. So I thought, let's practice what I have done since the morning, so it would you know increase my confidence a bit, and yeah, I can just declare the chapter as done in the evening.
Okay, yeah, it's really very good to know. So, what is your weakest area during your studies and how did you were able to overcome it?
Looking at the CET curriculum, physics, maths, chemistry, everything was, very simple. But chemistry, and specifically inorganic chemistry, was really a trouble for me, because there were a lot of exceptions and lot of things you need to remember. Physics, maths, it's okay. There is logic. You can just connect two dots and yeah, you get something to remember. There is a pattern. But in inorganic chemistry, it's just remembering stuff. So I found it a bit difficult keeping those things in mind.
Okay, so like how were you able to manage those difficulties?
Uh, One thing I came up was making short terms, some acronyms for the terms in the inorganic chemistry. Suppose there is periodic table, so there is an acronym for each and every row of the
Yeah.
periodic table, every column. The those acronym help you remember the 118 elements, or else you won't remember.
Okay.
Similarly, I made such shortcuts for most of the things in inorganic chemistry.
Okay, so this were the tips and tricks which you used for your chemistry subject. Okay, fine. So, like during studying, you must be coming across with various pressures. So, how were you able to handle your pressures as well?
uh, the main thing or the key idea dealing with the pressure is, don't let pressure affect you, because there is pressure, everyone giving an exam will have pressure, but when you're confident, when you know your skills, when you believe in your plan, you won't allow pressure to build upon you. You must just believe in your skills, your strengths, and your plan, and that is how you will be able to take up this load of practicing for a competitive exam.
Okay. So, like, how were you able to maintain a healthy study personal life balance?
Study and personal life balance, it's very important, because many a times we see people just keep on studying entire day, they don't have time for themselves, and suddenly they are near the exam and they are short on their mental health, or
Yeah.
they are not very confident, or they are tired. So yeah, there is a balance, right? As I said, I used to just declare studies to be done in the evening, and from evening till night it was just leisure time. I used to play games, chat with my friends, have some uh, musical nights or shows, something like that. I even watched a few movies during those time, because it helps you keep refreshed and you can again start fresh on next morning.
Okay. So, like, balance is very important in life, and this is how you balanced, managing your CET studies. Very good to know. So, Jenil, there were around 5 lakh students who gave CET 2020 exam, and of course, everyone must have prepared well. So, but what did you do differently, which resulted in your success?
First of all, I believe in practice. There is talent. Talent is always there. But when you have practice and you give your efforts, then those efforts will obviously give you some fruit. A talent without practice is just a waste. There is no point in it. So you must always keep on practicing, never let outside things affect yourself. And maybe that is why I believed in my plan, I believed in my practice, and I just persistently kept doing it. That would be the reason why I am here giving this interview.
Okay, very, very good to know. So, Janil, our future CET aspirants would love to know what was your parents' reaction when they learned that you have scored with like such a great marks and rank, and you would soon become an engineer.
The reaction was just awestruck. Every child wants to see such reaction on parents' face. They were proud, they were happy. I can't even describe it. I don't think so. There is a word to describe that reaction. It was the best feeling a child could have. That yeah, I have made my parents proud. I have made them happy. I see them finally satisfied.
Okay, really, your parents would be really proud for you. Yeah. So, Janil, like now you're into your dream college. So, how does it feel to get into your dream college?
uh, it's really good. The college life, getting into your dream college and getting into any other college, it's very much different, because in dream college you always have that atmosphere, that competitiveness. Everyone over there is like you. They are CET toppers, and they are just good in their own fields. Plus, those colleges have a good number of committees where you can interact with people, you can interact with senior, you can take guidance, you can see help, and there's a sense of self satisfaction that yes, I am here, I prepared for it, and I am here. So yeah, it's very much satisfying.
Yeah, like your efforts paid you. Right.
Yes.
Very good to know. So may I know any other books you refer to for your preparation other than NCERT?
So NCRT are pretty staple. Everyone refers that. Along with NCRT, I referred to the books of various publications where they had bundles of papers like a 20 paper set or past year questions.
Okay.
Mainly the books which focused on problems, because syllabus isn't going outside the scope of Maharashtra board or NCRT books. So for theory, for references, those were the books which I use. Along with those, I used to practice from a lot of books. There were some Aryan publications and some MTGs, some mathematical problems. I even looked up RD Sharma because they were explained quite in depth. Yeah, those were some common books.
Okay, so you practiced questions like more. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, good to know. So, like, what helps you to focus the most?
Uh, when you know why you are doing this, because people don't focus, don't give the time when they are not interested in doing the things or when they are bored. So first of all, I was very much clear why I am doing this, because going into any normal college, okay, I would become an engineer, but there won't be the sense of satisfaction or happiness within myself. So I was clear about my goal. And second thing, as I said, I used to maintain a balance between my studying and my personal life. So yeah, I was always refreshed and I was never tired to do the things.
Okay, like as you said, satisfaction is really very important, you know. So, yeah, really good to know. So, like, what piece of advice would you give to the students who are currently in their 11th, 12th, as well as repeaters?
First of all, I would like to tell each one of them, from the period where you are up till your exam, make a rough plan and stick to that plan. There will be ups and downs. You would deviate from the plan a bit. You would have to re-chalk everything. You'll have to write down everything. But yeah, you must start with a rough plan so that you could know how much you have progressed. Like a video game, there's level 1, level 2, level 3. So you would know at which level you are and how much more points you need to succeed that level and get toward the ultimate boss, that is the final exams.
Okay, so we must always keep us leveling up, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, like, may I know what role peer-to-peer learning has played in your life, in your engineering, as well as in your prior studies?
Peer-to-peer learning is a very crucial aspect when you are a student, because you may get guidance from your teachers, from your parents, from others, but you can't open yourself to your teachers, or you always have a sense of responsibility, you say feeling of respect for them, so you can't just tell anything to them, ask anything from them. And also when your peers explain you, you can just ask them to explain you the silliest of things and they won't hesitate and you won't hesitate to ask them. So peer to peer learning helps a student to learn quicker, to grasp quicker, because there is a sense of comfort and you
Hmm.
feel yourself comfortable learning from your peers.
Yeah, that's very true. So, like, now, what are your future plans? Like, what interests you the most?
uh, as I said, I have always been interested in tech and I would like to go ahead with tech. I am looking for a good placement from my college and I would like a company where they would let me explore tech in detail and create something new which is not yet existent, or which is very much aligned with the greater good.
Okay, very great. So, now, what do you like about our app Example the most about it?
Yeah, I went through the Exampil app. It's very well structured. You have separate columns for each of them, like you have notes, you have video lectures, and everything is well aligned. Also in video lectures, I would say it's pretty good to have short videos, topic wise videos, so I don't have to go through entire chapter when I just want to refer to a single topic. Even when I'm preparing for separate exams, there is a topic which is not in MHT CET syllabus, but it is in JEE syllabus. So I can just look up to that particular topic and I am done. Also, I won't get exhausted looking at 10-15 minutes videos rather than having a hour or 2 hour long lectures.
Yeah, true. So, like with this, what message would you like to convey to the future CET aspirants who want to walk the same path as you?
See, the message is very clear. You have taken engineering because you had something, you had your own reasons to take engineering. So now you shouldn't look back because you have taken a decision. You must follow your heart, always follow your heart. No external pressure should change your thoughts and your decisions. And to get good marks, it's not a difficult thing, or it's not something like, okay, no, he's a topper, you can be a topper. You just need to plan well and believe in yourself.
Okay, so basically, we must be disciplined in ourselves, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, with this, we came to an end of our interview. Thank you so much, Mr. Jenil. It was a pleasure talking to you. This was very insightful, and we hope that the students must have learned a lot of things from this session and will surely implement all these tips and guidelines in their preparation. It was a very enlightening interview. Thank you for making time for the students today. We wish you all the very best for your future.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you.